All right. So today I want to talk about the top 5 copywriting formulas for e-commerce, email marketing. So these are formulas that we actually actively use at the agency that truly help us save time and just be more efficient. These are like battle-tested copywriting formulas taken from the direct response copy legends and principles, right? So that being said, let me dive right into the video itself here. So first things first, why are copywriting formulas useful? Well, there are 4 main reasons. First one, they provide structure. So copywriting formulas are invaluable because they provide a structured approach to crafting persuasive messages for email marketing and your e-commerce brand, right? Second, they of course save time. So instead of like starting from scratch, you can use these frameworks and they help you organize your thoughts and guide your audience way better and more efficiently, as I mentioned before. So if you're using, for example, AI or whatever you're using, and then you can basically utilize these formulas to create copy faster and just be more structured. And as I mentioned before, save time. Third, they are psychology driven. So by tapping into psychological triggers like curiosity, pain, or desires, formulas streamline your process and boost essentially engagement as well for with your email marketing campaigns. Again, email marketing is, so your emails, most likely they sell the click, right? And then your product pages, your landing pages, they actually sell the product. So by, again, utilizing those psychological triggers, it's going to make your email way more effective. Fourth, they are clear and compelling. So in email marketing, as you may know, like especially right now in 2024 and going into 2025, attention spans are very short. So having a proven structure ensures your message is clear and compelling. It reduces the guesswork, saves time, and of course increases conversions, which is the main goal as well here. Now, let's dive into the actual copywriting formulas right now. So these are formulas we actually love and use every single day at the agency. We've generated over $20 million in revenue. And so we know that these formulas work pretty well for our campaigns, right? So first things first, the good old IDA. So attention, interest, desire, action. So IDA is a classic and highly effective formula because it mirrors the natural decision-making process for the customers. So first things first, attention. Grab the reader's attention with a strong subject line or opening hook, or basically headline. Interest, keep them reading by addressing a pain point or highlighting a benefit. Desire, build emotional resonance by showing how your product solves their problem. And fourth, basically seal the deal, have a clear and irresistible CTA, essentially, which is pretty straightforward. Here, we've got deck the halts with vegetables, and then basically at the end, we've got the CTA. So this is a good example of the IDA formula being used for this specific email by Yama Naturals, okay? Moving on, we've got PAS, so problem, agitate, solution. So PAS, very classic framework for copywriting. So essentially here, PAS works by addressing the audience's pain points head on, then amplifying them, their urgency to act, right? So first things first, problem. You must start by identifying the issue your audience is struggling with. Agitate, stir their emotions by explaining the consequences of ignoring their problem. Solution, provide relief by offering your product as the answer. This formula is powerful because it makes the readers feel understood and positions your solution, your product, as a must-have. Here for this text-based email from Pop Labs, again, they dive into the problems, they agitate the problems, and then at the end, they basically, in this case, they pitch a video, but it's going to be VSL, video sales letter. And then at the end, they, of course, will basically promote their solution, their product, which in this case is pet supplements, right? Perfect. So moving on, we've got the PPPP, 4Ps, problem, promise, proof, proposal. Very useful one. So PPPP is ideal for establishing trust while driving conversion. So problem, identify the customer's pain point. Promise, assure them your product can solve it. Proof, use testimonials, data, or case studies to validate your claim. And fourth, proposal, present a clear and compelling offer, CTA as well, right? So this formula works well for high value products where customers need reassurance before committing. For example, a fitness app email might say, struggling to stay fit, our app guarantees results in 30 days over 10,000 users have transformed their health. Join them today for just $9.99 a month. And I'm pretty sure you've seen very similar messaging in multiple like funnels and apps or emails, whatever it is, like this specific structure, because again, it's very, very useful and very used as well. So for example, here, an email from Sid, backed up, get back on track with DS01, the research-backed probiotic that supports regularity in as little as 2 weeks. And then they dive into like proof and stuff like that, right? And then social proof as well here. Okay, so very, very useful copywriting frameworks. And again, like you'll see, of course, there's overlap and some of them are very similar to each other. But at the end of the day, they actually follow very similar principles. And that's why they're kind of similar, but at the same time, they're different because they utilize different structures and they all work really well, right? It depends on the context as well, on your preferences as well, right? Moving on, Passer. So this is the last one, which is one of our favorite ones, to be honest. So here, the Passer framework is a storytelling-driven formula designed to build trust and drive action. So first, we've got the problem. Identify what your audience is struggling with. Amplify, highlight the stakes of not resolving the issue. Story, share a relatable story to create emotional engagement. Fourth, testimonials, use social proof to build credibility. Offer, presenting your product as a solution. Response, encourage immediate action with a clear CTA. So this formula works especially well for nurturing emails or also storytelling campaigns. For example, are you overwhelmed by clutter at home? It's stealing your peace of mind. When Sarah started using our organizational tools, her life changed. She's one of thousands of happy customers. Get started today with 20% off. Very simple example here. Or an email. So the copywriting framework on action here. Dream vacation quickly turned dangerous. And again, they dive into the story. What started as a fun winter mountain vacation for the Johnson family quickly became life-threatening, etc., etc., etc. And then at the end, they basically pitch the hero survival bag here, which is a great product. And that's essentially what the Passer formula is, as I mentioned before, or framework is. As I mentioned before, all of these formulas work really well, especially if you understand your customers really well. And that's kind of the backbone of everything. So you must understand your customers' pain points, motivations, desires in order to make all of these frameworks work, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for this email right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're running an e-commerce brand doing over 50K per month right now, and you want a high-performing email marketing team to handle your email marketing, please feel free to go into my description box below and then click on the calendar link below and then book a time that works for you. We'll be more than happy to put together a free Klaviyo audit as well as a plan of attack to basically crush it this upcoming Q1 of 2025. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.